Shit crazy. Where the fire starters at, man? They about to come up in here. Bring them up in here, man. We live now. What's up, y'all? Dropping one in the chat, man. We ain't even start. We already having tech difficulties. They already know what we about to do to them. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I apologize, all right, for the tech issues on that live just a few minutes ago, man. All right, but we back. We here. We got it all right. We loud and clear. Shout out the whole nation. I know everybody been waiting, man. Strategic one. All right, this shit just don't stop. I told y'all yesterday, every time, right? Strategic one. I told you Vlad was going to get this motherfucker. Hit the like button, y'all. Appreciate everybody that's coming up in here. I told y'all Vlad gonna make sure Boosie get destroyed. Vlad's gonna make it his motherfucking business, y'all. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. We in vertical. Double tap the screen. I appreciate y'all. We in the vertical format, man. All right. We gonna get it rocking today. Where my fire starters at, man. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all for bearing with me, man. All right. And I appreciate y'all for believing in me. Strategically. Because that's all we do is come with strategic facts. After facts, after facts. They washed up. I be telling y'all these plays before they even develop. I be telling y'all these plays and what the fuck be going on, y'all, before they even develop. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. All right? Like I said, man, we here to stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principles and cut the heads off these demons. All right? And we been flawless ever since we been stomping on shit. It's we loud and clear. Shout out the whole chat. I appreciate y'all. Shout out all the new people that's coming up in here, man. Shout out all my moderators, all my flaming raiders, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. Because I told y'all Vlad gonna make sure Boosie, all right, pay for every goddamn thing he said out his motherfucking mouth. All right, and like I said, man, it's already starting. Oops, matter of fact, it been starting. It been starting. They been on Boosie ass. All right? Crazy. Crazy work. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. I appreciate y'all. Fair use is in effect. Fair use is in effect. Everything we hear in this live is alleged, but y'all know what it is. Y'all see what it is. We was once blind. We all was. But now we see. We was once lost in the motherfucking sauce. But now we have been found. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Everything you hear in this live is for educational, research, resource, and entertainment purposes only. Everything you hear in this live is alleged, man. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. Let's let everybody know that we live this afternoon. Double tap the screen. Because how many of y'all want to see Chris Sean Rock get her ass whooped tonight? All right? Word is born. I want to see this bitch get her head knocked the fuck off. All right? And we all know that shit cap. We all know that shit scripted too, right? Right? Shout out the whole nation, man. I appreciate y'all. All right? Can we hear everything loud and clear? Drop one in the chat if we loud and clear. Alright? I'm trying to tell you, God don't like ugly, man. Alright? And we don't wish this on nobody. But when you playing in the devil's playground, alright, serving the devil himself, right-handedly, left-handedly, in every move, and everything that the devil believes in, and that is, okay, to kill, steal, and destroy. Kill, steal, and destroy. That's exactly what's been happening, okay, with fucking Jay Prince. Alright, Jay Prince allegedly supposed to be getting his leg cut off, y'all. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Strategic drop. Remember when y'all heard it here first. Alright, Jay Prince Jr. right now, alright, it's on his third surgery within 24 hours. Alright, allegedly they're trying to save his leg. As we know, alright, that infamous fucking leg, the night that the situation went down with Ben 10 and Allstar JR. Shout out the whole nation, man. All right, we got the receipts. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. We got the receipts. All right, and I'm getting multiple reports from reliable resources down there in Houston and in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Y'all know I'm plugged. Y'all know I'm plugged. All right, they said Jay Prince Jr. leg ain't looking too good. All right, it's infected all the way down to the bone, y'all. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. All right? Fat boy, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, fat boy? Going in or out? Come on. Get out. Go. Shout out the whole nation, man. I appreciate y'all. All right? I'm getting reports right now out of Houston, y'all. And I've been getting these fucking reports since 11 o'clock last night. And I started to go live last night. All right, but I said it could wait because I'm the only one who got this strategic motherfucking information. All right, shout out the whole nation, everybody that's coming up in here. Hit the like button, y'all. All right, it ain't looking too good for old boy Junior. Shout out the nation. Double tap the screen. Appreciate everybody that's up in here, man. All right, let's get the views to match the likes and the likes to match the views. Let's go, y'all. Strategic fire don't do nothing but drop strategic facts strategically. All right? This is exactly what we here to do. And let's keep it real, y'all. All right? I ain't trying to be big-headed or nothing. All right? But I know what the fuck I see and I know what the fuck I hear. All right? I haven't heard the word strategic, all right, being mentioned on Instagram and in the YouTube streets. All right, so much in my life since this channel right here has stamped that shit. Let's keep it 100. This channel right here has stamped the word strategicness, the word strategic, strategic drop, strategic break this shit the fuck down. We done strategically branded that shit and strategically branded that saying and that word. And you hear everybody using it. Everybody using it. Everybody using it. Right? Right? What that tell you? Motherfuckers is watching. Motherfuckers is watching. Not only is they watching, they listening. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Not only is they watching, they're listening. They're listening. But anyway, like I said, man, shout out the whole nation. I appreciate y'all. Everybody that's coming in here as we come in with a strategic live. Like I said, man, all right? The first live that I just tried to do, for some reason, I don't know what happened. It ain't go through. All right? So I'm going to need y'all to do some hard work today, and that's double tap the screen, share this on all platforms. Okay, so we can spin this algorithm and burn this shit up and get this reliable information out because everybody want to see this motherfucker burn. I don't give no fuck. Y'all think I'm coming here to talk nice about this goofy motherfucker? I don't give a fuck if they cut his arms, his legs, all right, all his motherfucking head off. Hit the like button. How many motherfucking dead bodies we done seen this goofy motherfucker walk over? Huh? Let's get to the action, y'all. Hit the like button.
Go again. Hopefully this the last. Going under. Gotta pray for me. Here we go again. Hopefully this.
Shout out the whole nation. All right? Y'all hear him, right? Let's rock it back one time.
Here we go again. Hopefully this the last time. Hopefully this.
All right, so we hear it. All right, the video skipping a little bit, but check it out. A picture is worth 1,000 motherfucking words, ain't it? All right, we don't need to hear this motherfucker talk anyway. Talking about everybody pray for me, everybody pray for me, everybody pray for me. Nigga, we praying for your motherfucking downfall, nigga, and we ain't scared to motherfucking say it. Hit the like button, y'all. All right? I hope they live stream them cutting your motherfucking leg off in front of the world, just like we done seen Takeoff get knocked down on live stream. Just like we done seen what happened with Duke the fucking jeweler and his fucking body laid out. All right, on live stream. Just like we done seen Ben 10 laid the fuck out on live stream. I hope the doctors put the motherfucking what, y'all? Put the motherfucking what? Put the camera on. And when I say the camera, put the GoPro on and get the going and get the streaming and get the cutting that motherfucking leg off. All right, we want to see it. We want to see it. We want to see it. All right, this channel ain't for the weak at heart. All right, so if y'all want to see some good in J. Prince Jr., all right, if y'all praying for his good wealth and him to cover, all right, in good hands with Allstate, expect for him to recover in good hands with Allstate, y'all need to get the fuck up out of here right now, all right? Because we ain't here to talk nothing nice about this goofy motherfucker. Respectfully. Like I said, y'all, how many motherfuckers we done seen get killed on his watch, on his dime, and he haven't said a motherfucking thing, haven't never gave no prayers, have he? Hit the like button. I'm just talking facts. I don't give a fuck who don't like it. Everybody can leave. The whole motherfucking crew. Like I said, have he ever said R.I.P. to Takeoff? Have he ever said R.I.P. to Duke the fucking jeweler? All right? No, the fuck he haven't. As a matter of fact, he haven't even shot out NBA Ben 10. But he wants some motherfuckers to pray for him? Hit the like button. What the fuck we doing here? Double tap the screen, y'all. Let's get the views to match the likes and the likes to match the views. Motherfuckers don't like when you speak the truth. God don't like ugly. All this shit is written in stone, bro. This shit is written in stone. My nigga. You heard? And like I said, when Takeoff got knocked down, he stepped right over that man's dead body. Right? Right over his dead body. Never said R.I.P. Never said prayers up, condolences to the family. Never even went to the fucking funeral. Never even went to the service. As a matter of fact, okay, same shit with Duke the jeweler. Shout out the whole nation. Alright? Shout out the whole motherfucking Fire Flame Nation that stomp, step, and stand on real morals and traditional principles. Alright? And believe in cutting the fucking heads off these motherfucking demons. Like I said, man, I'm not here to talk nice to these motherfuckers just because they in a fucked up and vulnerable position. You think I supposed to give these motherfuckers some mercy? I'm not here to give this motherfucking goofy nigga no mercy. All right? And I don't expect y'all to either. All right? Respectfully. Because like I said, Duke the Jeweler, as I continue to lay my foundation, Duke the Jeweler, how many kids he got? How many kids Duke the Jeweler got? How many kids did Duke Jeweler have before he got knocked down in Houston? You think J. Prince Jr. give a fuck? All his goons was sitting there waiting to eat Duke the Jeweler up like a motherfucking shark. Not giving a fuck about his family, his kids, none of that shit. Right? And like I said, never gave a RIP. Never sent his condolences. Or any of that. And this is the same shit we are seeing with NBA Ben 10. Because the reason why NBA Ben 10 is even in the situation he's in, allegedly, is because of you. And that's why your leg is fucked up. You see, your ass should have been home. You claim you just came out of the fucking surgery room, right? But you still trying to get a nigga robbed. You still trying to get a nigga hit. You see that? God just woke him up. He claimed right before he came to this OG3 birthday party that he just got out of surgery. ACL. All right? So your ass should have been home resting. Motherfucker, God just woke you up from an anesthesia, all right, that was put on you by man, motherfucker. All right, and it was the Most High. All right, and his mercy on your soul, bitch, that woke you up from that shit. Not them doctors. You can believe that shit. All right? These are facts here. And he got a nerve after the Most High just woke his ass up out of anesthesia, yo. Put life back into this motherfucker. All right, he able to open his fucking eyes up, see his family again. First thing he do, all right, is plotting to rob and hurt and kill a motherfucker. Right? So, what happened? His fucking leg wound up getting infected. What happened, yo? All right? Now they're talking, all right, that his leg is infected so much, y'all. All right, it is infected down to the bone, y'all. Hit the like button. And they're talking about cutting this nigga leg off. They talking about a full-blown leg amputation, y'all. Double tap the screen. Shout out the whole nation, everybody that's coming up in here strategically. All right? They're talking about a full-blown amputation on this bitch. And like I said, man, just like how they humiliated Duke the Jeweler, Takeoff, Ben 10, and all the rest of the motherfuckers that them got fucked up on their watch. All right? It wouldn't hurt me at all if they live stream him getting his fucking leg cut off. Because we done seen all these people get knocked down basically on a live stream, and he's right in the middle of it every motherfucking time. All right? Every motherfucking time. We'll never be able to mourn Takeoff without thinking about J. Prince Jr. Right or wrong? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. When you think of that Takeoff situation, who the first person that come across your mind? Who the first person? All right? That you feel as though dictated the whole situation. Who come to your mind? J. Prince Jr. When it comes to the Duke the Jeweler shit, when you think about that and everything that he done worked hard for, you see what I'm saying? And you think about his story. And when people go to mourn him, you see what I'm saying? Who do y'all think come across their head? Who you think come across their mind? Shout out the whole nation, man. Double tap the screen. J. Prince Jr. And right now, with the Allstar JR situation, in the Ben 10 situation, All right? For the rest of everyone's life, just like the last two previous situations I just named and I just mentioned, when people think about this, when people talk about this, all right, J. Prince Jr., all right, name and image is always going to come up and come across people's mind every time. And what they going to say? That no good motherfucker. He got what's coming to his ass. God don't like ugly. He got what's coming to his ass. I hope that motherfucker catch a Rico. Now, this is what people are saying. I hope they send that motherfucker to jail forever. I hope his father take mob ties from him. I hope his father, all right, strip his power. Right? So now, as this motherfucker literally had breath put back into his body, he goes down there and starts some shit with Allstar JR. Not only did he start some shit with Allstar JR, he stunt dummies, NBA Ben 10, all right, crash out, man, get him, all right, and Ben 10 wound up getting knocked down, paralyzed, whatever the fuck it allegedly is, all right, but in the midst of that, this motherfucker wound up twisting his motherfucking ankle. All right? Twisting his motherfucking knee again that he just had surgery on. And like I said, y'all, all right, over the past 24 hours, J. Prince Jr. has had approximately 3 surgeries. All right? 3 surgeries because they're trying to save this leg. Okay? Since when do he go on alive on his IG asking everybody to pray for him in the hospital? Hit the like button. Strategic drop. When you went and got the first surgery, you ain't tell nobody to pray for you, motherfucker, right? You see, y'all? All right? All y'all had to do is pay attention. When we make real life matters, make real life sense all the time. Now he reaching out for everybody to pray for him. Now he reaching out for some sympathy. Now he's reaching out for people to feel sorry for his ass. Now that they talking about they might have to cut his fucking knee off, his whole fucking leg all the way up to his knee. All right? And I've been telling y'all, strategic drops, right? Okay, because we everywhere. And I told y'all what Vlad was going to do. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. I told y'all. All right, Vlad will not let this motherfucker slide. I told y'all Vlad is not going to give this motherfucker a pass. Vlad already started the shit on Boosie when he told everybody Boosie is fucking what? Working check to check. He's surviving check to check. He 1 check from homelessness, 1 check from bankruptcy, 1 check from being in fucking debt. Right? So check this out, y'all. Boosie and everybody is talking about how Boosie is pleading the fifth to the motherfuckers in Detroit. Now, I know everybody done heard about it already. And Boosie is claiming his phone got hacked. He don't know what's going on. Blah blah this, blah blah that. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. He's claiming he don't know how this alleged post got up, right? Of him trolling Allstar JR about getting locked up. Hit the like button, y'all. Strategic drops. All right? Appreciate everybody that's coming up in here. All right? Check it out. Hold on, let me pull it up for y'all. Appreciate everybody that's up in here. I do. Appreciate the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. All right? Let's get the views to match the likes and the likes to match the views respectfully. Let everybody know that we live. All right, so this vital strategic information can get out to who it needs to reach. It's very resourceful. All right, just like inflation always has. So all of a sudden, Boosie trolls all right, about him being locked up, and Boosie claims, okay, that he was out on the lake fishing. He don't know how the post got there. He claimed, all right, somebody hacked his page. And not only do he claim somebody hacked his page, y'all, he's claiming that they pulled this stunt on the same day as I strategically break this down, y'all. All right, strategic drops. Like, share, subscribe. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the motherfucking flames. Okay? Because there ain't enough water in the Atlantic or the motherfucking Pacific that could put this fire out today. Because people get, he said it's my strength and my eye that, this post, and all of a sudden someone's tried to hack his page, y'all. All right? The same day his video is dropping. Hit the like button. And when I say video, I'm talking his interview with Vlad. Shout out the whole nation, man. I appreciate y'all. Shout out all my moderators, flaming raiders, fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. If y'all could drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat and let the host know that everything is loud and clear, everything is visually sound, I appreciate it, man. Shout out everybody that's up in here, man. We don't do nothing but drop strategic bombs all motherfucking day, all motherfucking night when we on the motherfucking stage. All right? And the stage is set. And not only is the stage set, we done set it on motherfucking fire. That part. We done set it on motherfucking fire, y'all, because Boosie said somebody hacked his page. Boosie said, all right, he was out on the lake fishing, all right, and he ain't getting in nobody's shit. He ain't trolling nobody's shit. He ain't trying to play chess with nobody moves or getting all in the middle of nobody beef, okay? Boosie said he don't know how the post got up there. Not only did Boosie say he don't know how the post got up there, y'all, all right, Boosie said when he erased it, the post, it went right back up there. Right back up there. Shout out everybody up in here. Crazy work. Apologize about that, y'all. All right, so Boosie claimed he don't know how the post got up there. All right, Boosie said, all right, even when they went up there and took the post down, shout out everybody up in here. He said, all right, once again, all right, I apologize for the tech issues and I apologize for, all right, the loud shit that you might hear in the background. All right, I got a house full of family today. But anyway, peep the game, y'all. All right, Boosie said he ain't put the post up there. And not only did he not put the post up there, he said when he went up there and put the post, when he went up there to go look at the post, right? He deleted the post, and somehow, somewhere, the post got put back up there, yo. All right? And he said he don't know how the shit got put back up there. And like I said, all right, Boosie said it out his mouth. This is what he said. It's mighty funny and it's mighty strange that, all right, somebody decided to hack my page on the same day my interview dropped. All right? Let's see what's going on here.
Bro, somebody in my fucking hacked into my Instagram, bro.
Playing, y'all. Shout out everybody up in here, y'all. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I apologize about that. This is what this channel constantly go through. Everybody, all right? I apologize. We back. Can y'all hear me? We loud and clear? This is what this channel constantly go through. All right? This is why we got to work extra harder. Everybody still here? Drop a one in the chat. Shout out the whole nation, man. I can't even see the chat. Okay, I see it now. I'm telling y'all, they fucking with us bad, yo. They fucking with us bad. All right? This is what this channel and this platform constantly go through because we bring the truth. All right? We bring the truth to the motherfucking light while they try to keep it in the dark. All right? We bring the truth to the light before it even hit the light. All right? In these past couple of days, these past couple of lives, man, we've been on fire. We've been breaking this shit down. All right? And showing everybody what's going on the back end before they present it. All right? To the mainstream. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here. This is why I need y'all to double tap respectfully. You know what I'm saying? And share this on all platforms. Once again, I apologize for the tech issues, y'all. And I appreciate y'all for bearing with me. All right? But y'all have to understand, this type of information that I be bringing to the forefront, all right, I be disrupting they shit. All right? I be disrupting what they got going on. And you see, their job is to what? Try to disrupt us. Try to discourage me. Try to discourage me and make me don't want to continue doing what I'm doing. You see what I'm saying? But they're going to have to do a lot more than that. Because that don't do nothing but set more fire to the motherfucking flame. All right? Now, I told y'all, all right, a couple of days ago that Vlad was going to make sure, all right, Boosie meet his motherfucking match. And I ain't talking about a cigarette either. And when I say Vlad was going to make sure Boosie meet his motherfucking match, all right, he wasn't going to give him no more passes after he done came out. All right, and said, Vlad, you being cheap. Not only is you being cheap, all right, you paid that motherfucking snitch all that money. Basically, that's what Boosie's saying in so many words. All right, you paid that snitch 6ix9ine all that motherfucking money. You should be able to pay me. I've been doing this shit with you for how long? So Boosie comes out. All right. And says, it's mighty odd and it's mighty strange. Shout out the whole nation that my page gets hacked on the day my interview drops. Shout out the whole nation. All right. Appreciate all the prayers. Appreciate all the support. Appreciate all the love I do, man. All right? Y'all keep me and my spirits going, man. Y'all really do. And they wholeheartedly appreciative. I appreciate every bit of it. All right? The crazy thing is that the day of the interview, y'all have to pay attention to that. Why out of all days, when he about to drop his interview on Patreon, and we know Vlad and Boosie been going back and forth about money and about the interview situation. All of a sudden, this situation breaks through. All of a sudden, this situation comes up, right? I'm going to tell you why. Okay? Because Vlad is a motherfucking snake. The same way like he snaked out Allstar JR and he laughing in everybody's face when he make the video about the response of Allstar JR getting locked up. Soon as the video start, he giggling and laughing like it's a fucking joke. Like I said, all right, these motherfuckers ain't doing nothing but sitting back, laughing, all right, and goofing off at these goofy motherfuckers. Like I said, Boosie, you fucked up for fucking with that nigga because Vlad don't look at you but a house nigga. All right? And I'm just keeping it real. You's a house nigga, bro. You's a house nigga. Now, Boosie done made about 2, 3, 4 posters apologizing to Detroit. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. Apologizing to Detroit. Pleading the fifth. I ain't do it. I was fishing. Somebody hacked my page. I even deleted this shit. We went back up there. It was still up there. Somebody put it up there again. So Boosie said he changed his password, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. But the shit happening on the same day as the interview. And not only is it happening on the same day as the interview, all right, not only is people on the back end, all right, that I'm locked in with, is allegedly telling me that Vlad may be behind this hack on Boosie page. Not only that, y'all, all right, if you listen to how Boosie said what he said and he mentioned the interview, like, it's mighty strange that this shit happened on the day of my interview dropping. All right, he's also leading to Vlad too. If you really pay attention, y'all have to read between the lines. Not only that, all right, every goddamn post, y'all, on social media, even on Boosie page, whether it's on my mixtapes, all them local fucking pages, people got, listen here, everybody in the comment section is saying Vlad hack Boosie shit, y'all. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. All right, it's all over. It's all over, y'all. It's all over. Everybody talking about it. And not only is everybody talking about it, okay, Boosie, all right, interview also, okay, got blacklisted. And his video over there on Patreon got hacked too, y'all. Because check this out. I was getting reports last night from the people who bought the fucking interview, Boosie interview on Patreon. You know that, right? When they get the subscription and they pay for the subscription, okay, the video was cutting in, cutting out. They had to keep starting the video over, the interview over. It kept freezing up. It kept freezing up. All right. And a lot of people were saying, okay, Vlad got his hackers and his buggers and his bots in Boosie Patreon page, y'all, fucking up his motherfucking algorithm, fucking up his motion. Okay, because y'all best believe Vlad don't like the fact that Boosie, all right, is doing these interviews on his own and he's deciding to part ways with him, all right, and get his own bag and get his own money on the back end for these interviews, y'all. All right, you best believe the slave master don't like, all right, when that house nigga think he too big for the house. Hit the like button. Let's talk facts. The slave master do not like when the house nigga get ahead of himself. Do it. And what happens every time, all right? The slave master catches the house nigga getting too comfortable, strategic drop, and getting a little bit ahead of himself. What happens, y'all? Huh? What has history taught us? What has documentary, okay, taught us and showed us and what instilled in us? Okay? that motherfucking slave master put that house nigga right back in his motherfucking place so fucking quick, so fucking fast, and in a motherfucking hurry. All right, he won't even know what the fuck hit him. All right, and these are facts, and this is the same shit that we are witnessing with Vlad and Boosie. Okay, now check this out, y'all. All right, I told y'all yesterday, strategic drops, nothing but the fucking best. Nothing but the fucking best. Shout out the whole nation. All right, I told y'all that this live stream, this Boosie bash, okay, that Boosie is promoting. Because I told y'all the last couple of shows and the last couple of big events that Boosie tried to throw has been getting shut down for some strange reason. All right, people have been coming out, all right, with all these weird accusations. Not only that, y'all, okay, they have been blackballing him. They have been canceling him. Not only that, I explained to everybody and I told everybody about this fucking RICO that's going to hit Boosie estates because of what? These fucking Boosie bash fucking parties, right? Right? Now, as we see, like I just mentioned, these past couple of events, Boosie has been trying to throw, has been getting shut down and canceled. Even down to the interview he tried to drop. You see this, right? Somebody's out to kill. All right, stomp, step, and stand all over his motherfucking motion right now. And Boosie even said it out himself. He said, yo, I'm up against some serious haters, man. I'm up against some serious haters. When he said this last night, he's talking about Vlad. He's talking about Vlad. Not only is he talking about Vlad, y'all, okay, Boosie said that the hate is so real, okay, that he's been getting from the back end, from platforms and social media sites and people that he's in business with on the back end. Now all of a sudden people act like they don't want to fuck with him all of a sudden. Okay? People that he used to be locked in doing business affairs and shit with, all of a sudden they starting to pull away from him. They starting to fall back from him all of a sudden. And like I said, man, this is a strategic chess move, okay, by Vlad, because let me tell y'all something, bruh. Vlad got some power. Y'all can say whatever the fuck y'all want to say, okay? We already know what Vlad is about, who he's aligned with, who the fuck he's connected to. Vlad has some serious motherfucking power, all right? Especially when it comes to this motherfucking YouTube app. Especially when it comes to any motherfucker that done stepped on his platform. All right, he got their life in their hands because they go up there and they talk too much. All right? But like I said yesterday, they're saying that this Boosie bash, all right, is not going to go down, y'all. Hit the like button. And remember, I told y'all this yesterday. Don't forget. Remember when you heard it here first. All right? Remember when you heard it here first, that this Boosie bash is getting canceled. And every dime, every money, every dime, every bag, and all the money that Boosie trying to bring in, all right, Vlad is short stopping. Vlad is on second base, all right, short stopping everything that come through the middle, y'all. All right, and like I said, ain't it odd and strange? The same day, even Boosie said himself that he get ready to drop this interview. All right, somebody hacks his IG and claims that he put a post up there trolling Allstar JR. And what makes it look even worse, y'all, is that we know Boosie is aligned with who? Who Boosie aligned with? That's what makes Boosie look more guilty. You see what I'm saying? Whoever did this was strategically, all right, plotting. They knew exactly how to get this motherfucker. Who he aligned with, y'all? This motherfucker that I just put on his screen, right? Right? Is Boosie locked in with J. Prince Sr. or not? Is Boosie locked in with mob ties or not? Is Boosie locked in with J. Prince Jr. or not? I believe so. I believe so. And we know ever since this situation has happened about Allstar JR, Boosie haven't said nothing about it publicly. Right? Right? And like I said, it's mighty strange, as I strategically break this down, okay, that Boosie refused to do the interview with Vlad because of the $5,000. And y'all know what the interview was going to be about, right? Strategic drop. Y'all know what type of questions, as I strategically break this down, what Vlad was going to ask Boosie, right? About the situation that happened that night at where? Confessions. What did he think about the Ben 10 All-Star J. Prince Jr. situation? You see what I'm saying? All right? Because that's what the initial video, that's what the initial interview was going to have those questions and be about anyway. All right, so you know Vlad feels some type of way because Boosie said, nah, I need that money. I need that extra 5,000. I need that extra 5,000. You paying that rat, you need to give me mine. I want all mine. Okay. So shit is getting very interesting. Not only is shit getting very interesting, Boosie made a video last night in response, y'all. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. Everybody that's coming up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. I do. Alright? Boosie still continues to come at Vlad with these slick shots, and Vlad still continue to respond to Boosie doing these slick shots. Okay, because Boosie did a skit last night, and he was saying that motherfuckers wouldn't even be fucking with Vlad if it wasn't for him. He said, if it wasn't for me, Vlad wouldn't even be hot. Wouldn't nobody be fucking with Vlad. He said, I made it possible. I gave the pass for everybody to be over there fucking with Vlad. Wouldn't nobody even be watching Vlad if it wasn't for me. Okay, so now Boosie is starting to get more vocal about it now, y'all. You know why Boosie is starting to get more vocal about it? Because Vlad TV decided to get more vocal about the situation. As you see, more shit starting to come out, and they're starting to what? Bring more shit to the fire that was on the back end with their so-called friendship. You see what I'm saying? All right? But you have to understand, y'all, in this lane that Boosie's in this lane that Vlad TV is in, ain't no damn friends. All right? Ain't no fucking friends. Business is business. Business is business. All right? Ain't no fucking friends in business. You best believe that. All right? Get your fucking head chopped off thinking a motherfucker, your friend, well, he about to show you what the business is. He about to stand on some real business and show you what business is all about. Wait till you turn your motherfucking back. Watch what happens. All right? Ain't no friends in this shit. And we see it go on even in the street. All right? When it come to business, when it come to money, all that friend shit, out the door. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what's going on with Boosie and Vlad right now. And not only that, As I continue to strategically fuck y'all up. Vlad. That's right. Because I told y'all yesterday, just like he turned in that interview that he already did with Allstar JR, and I told everybody before he came out and admitted that it was going to be a remote interview. All right? Do y'all know how much edited footage Vlad has on Boosie, y'all? Hit the like button, strategic drop. Do y'all know, can y'all imagine how much edited footage Vlad has on Boosie, all right, that could get Boosie sent the fuck up? Do you know how much edited footage that Vlad has that can have Boosie into all kinds of beef, into all kinds of shit? Because like I said, it's a lot of shit that Boosie discussed with Vlad, okay? On the front end doing these interviews that got edited out. And Vlad still got the edits and the original copies. And shit he done shared with Vlad on the back end because of their so-called friendship. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, this is where things start to heat up in the pot. Because we know when a motherfucker start to have hatred for another motherfucker, they'll tell all your business, right? Hit the like button, strategic drop. Where we make real life matters, make real life sense. A motherfucker would tell all your motherfucking business. Every motherfucking secret that you ever told them. All right? And not give two fucks about it. And this is why Vlad came out and said what, y'all? What Vlad come out and say? He said, Boosie fumbled the bag. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. What Vlad say and told everybody? He said Boosie fumbled his bag. Y'all had to understand the word that he used. He said fumble. Double tap the screen, y'all. He said Boosie fumbled his bag. So when he says Boosie fumbled his bag, that means he fucked all his money up. Strategic drop. And I told y'all 3 weeks ago when I was breaking down the Boosie badass estate Rico that's coming. I told y'all that Boosie is broke and going bankrupt, and he got multiple IG pages hacking, scamming, and scheming motherfuckers, right? Right. And not only that, strategic drop. Vlad said Boosie fumbled his motherfucking bag. And there's no way that he's been rapping, going on tour, all right, 20 plus years, making all this music, and he's still working check to check. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. He said Boosie's still working check to check. Fucked up in the game. All right? You have to remember, Boosie wasn't in jail that long. Okay? He went in for a couple, bounced right back out. You see what I'm saying? Right back to the shit that he left. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so like Vlad said, he put all Boosie business out there. Not giving a fuck because Boosie put his business out there. You see? Like I said, when motherfuckers were supposed to be buddy-buddy, they started having hatred against each other. All right, strategic drop. They start telling every motherfucking thing that they shared with each other. Right? Right. He said, there's no way this man has been traveling all around the nation, all around the globe, doing all these tours, all right, for 20 plus years. And you still working check to check. You still working check to check. You see that? Right now, at Boosie age, with Vlad was saying, because Vlad said, my money worked for me. Boosie don't allow his money to work for him. He works for the money. All right? He said Boosie don't know how to invest in money. He said Boosie don't know how to treat money. He said Boosie disrespect money. All right, and that's why he's in the situation he's in. Doing it all for the gram. Doing it all for motherfuckers you trying to impress that ain't gonna take care of your motherfucking family and pick that motherfucking weight up when them people come get your ass. You see what I'm saying? Instead of you saving your money. But you see, like I said, they're strategically, all right, chess moves on Boosie. All right, because by the time these motherfuckers come and snatch Boosie up, he ain't even gonna have no money for a motherfucking lawyer, bro. He gonna have to put up the whole estate. Like I said, if he's able to do that. Because the feds is going to seize the whole estate. Y'all think this shit a game, but y'all gonna see right before your eyes. Y'all gonna see right before your eyes. Y'all think this Instagram shit real life. That man ain't got as much money as y'all think he got. That man fucked up. That man ain't invest in his money right. And like I said, to a motherfucker who ain't got shit, it make it look like he really got this. He really got this. He really doing this. He really doing that. All right? Where in reality, motherfucker ain't really doing a goddamn thing, but keep putting himself, all right, in a quick sandbox and in a fucking hamster wheel. That's it, and that's all. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. Real shit. Real shit. And I tell y'all what, okay? This is how I know Boosie going broke. Pay attention. Everything Vlad is saying is facts, and I already knew it. I was saying this shit a couple weeks ago. I put everybody on before it came to the light. This is how you know Boosie going broke. He chose to put the interview on Patreon. Pay attention. Why he just ain't uploaded to his YouTube page. Remember, it's two Boosie YouTube pages. One YouTube page Atlantic owned. Then he got his own YouTube page that he rebranded all himself. Right? So why he ain't put the interview up on his Boosie YouTube page and get the money from the revenue from the views like everybody else do on YouTube? No. You know what he wanted to do? He wanted to be greedy. He wanted to be greedy. And he say, y'all come over to Patreon. And Patreon, y'all gotta what? Pay a subscription fee first before you even watch the video. So he want to get a paid fee from each individual that's watching the video. Plus he want to get paid from the views. You see what I'm saying? All right. That's a no good, stinking, deceiving piece of shit motherfucker. As much as we done supported this bitch, now he want to charge us for a fucking interview and he already getting paid for it by the views. How you gonna charge somebody for a subscription and it ain't even nothing on the Patreon fucking channel yet? This is the first one. You see what I'm saying? So this is how you know it's a money play. This is how you know. All right, he trying to break the bank. He trying to break the bank real quick. All right, and not only is he trying to break the bank, y'all. All right, like I said, the interview has been lagging. People have been complaining. People been saying they want their money back. Okay, when they try to play the video on Patreon, it's freezing. It's freezing. It keeps saying loading. Then the video will start over. Then it'll get like 20 minutes in the video and then it'll freeze. And I'm hearing on the back end, okay, Vlad got his bots over there. All right? Vlad got his bots over there on Patreon, all right, fucking with Boosie shit just like they fuck with what? as I strategically break this down, man. All my facts is 100. Will we make real life matters make what? Real life sense. Like he hacked Boosie shit. Strategic drop. Strategic drop, y'all. Okay? It happened the same day Boosie dropped the interview. Motherfucker hacked everything. Everything he got. Everything. All right? Was all in his Patreon and everything, yo. Okay? Not only was they in his Patreon, they was in his IG. All right? Everybody pointing the finger at Vlad. Everybody pointing the finger at Vlad. Okay? Not only that, on the back end, y'all, as I strategically break this down, all right, we've been seeing clips of the Boosie interview going around. Even before it came out, we were seeing little clips of it by him trying to promote it. Right? These clips that we've been seeing when Boosie is trying to promote this interview on Patreon, if you look at the clips, y'all, as I strategically break this down, they did the same format like Vlad TV. Set up the same camera angles, the same approach, and everything. So you know Vlad feels some type of way. Not only that, y'all, before the interview came out, when Vlad did the response to Boosie, he said Boosie got one of his kids asking the questions. Hit the like button. Strategic drop. Put Boosie on blast in front of the world. Okay? He said he got one of his kids asking the question. Okay? And not only do he have one of his kids asking the questions or some shit, okay, he took the whole Vlad layout. Okay? The way the video and the interview is set up, the way the camera angles is, okay, the way the approach, the whole energy and the posture of the interview, all right, he's trying to what? Replicate and duplicate the Vlad interviews. You see that, right? So Vlad, he feel as though, oh, this nigga just trying to fucking like pump me for my shit, huh? Hit the like button, strategic drop. Y'all have to understand how deep this shit is starting to get, bro. Like I said, man, I pay attention to everything. And y'all have to pay attention to it. Vlad feels some type of way like, oh, this nigga trying to bitch me. So he just think he just gonna take my whole style, take my whole approach, and try to get a bag off of it. And I put you in this interview shit? Nigga, you bugging. Watch this. Watch this. All right, and we seen what happened. What happened in 2.5 motherfucking seconds. All right? His shit was hacked. It was all in his shit. And like I said, a real hacker, pay attention, y'all. This is how you know it was somebody he knew that they really want to do no real damage. As I strategically make real life matters, make real life sense. Let's get the views to match the likes and the likes to match the views, y'all. All right? Respectfully, share this on all platforms. All right? This is very vital, strategic, all right, and very resourceful information. I can promise you that. All right? Because a real hacker is not just going to hack your shit just to make a little post. Hit the like button, strategic drop. A real hacker, all right, that was able to hack into all your shit is going to drain you of everything you got while you was out there on that lake fishing. Strategic drop. Okay? This is how you know whoever hacked him is not a broke motherfucker. Pay attention. Okay? Whoever hacked him is not a broke motherfucker. It's a motherfucker who obviously got money and get money because they had access to everything Boosie had. Everything. All right? They could have easily hacked his bank accounts and all that shit. Easy. Made them wire transfers. Boom, boom, boom. Just as quick as those fish was coming out the water. All right? That shit could have been transferred into some accounts. He would have never been able to get his shit back. Not only that, they could have took his whole IG. All that. And made it hard for him to get it back and all that shit. You see, they could have made a real problem out of this hacking shit. But they didn't. They did it just to tweak him. They did it just to fuck with him. Just to get a reaction. Not only get a reaction, get him in the middle of that shit that's going on with who? Allstar JR, Ben 10, and J Prince Jr. Because everybody know that Boosie is aligned with J Prince Jr. You see what I'm saying? It was a chess move. Shout out the whole nation, man. All right? All that. Shout out everybody that's up in here, man. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody that's up in here, man. I see y'all, man. Kyra, what's up? Always blessed. Boss Queen. Dub Della. Scotty Z's. Verdia, what's up with you? Don Snow, what's up with you? Kyra, what's up with you, Kyra? Amon Ra, what's up? All my other moderators and flamerators, 5 starters. Vladimir Leach, that's for sure. Pac-Man, what's up? Eric, what's up? Chelsea Davis. Just give a little shout out, showing some love. Know what I mean? Boosie money is being blocked. Yup. And it's for a reason. Okay, because they're blocking his shit because this Rico is about to come. All right? And they don't want him to have no access, all right, to shit like he did last time, how he got up out of that murder shit. You see what I'm saying? All right? He done spent all his money up. And Vlad told everybody he done spent all his damn money up. And he fumbled his whole bag. All right? First of all, he talked too much. All right? He talked too much. He beat Death Row. All right? In these last couple of cases, all right, saved him some jail time. Nigga, you better be humble. Stay the fuck off of IG and close your fucking mouth and shut the fuck up and leave all the women the fuck alone, nigga. All right? Your ass gonna get caught up in some shit that your ass gonna regret and you ain't gonna be able to fix. All right? And who gonna take care of your kids? You see what I'm saying? Who gonna take care of Miss Connie? All right? And you better pray and hope Miss Connie don't be behind bars with your ass. Bro, because everything that you're doing on that property that the feds are investigating is in Miss Connie's fucking name. Okay? Everything. And this is what them down south niggas do. Respectfully. Love to put shit in their mama's names. Love for their mama to get shit in their names. You see what I'm saying? Boosie on that shit. And like I said, he better pray that the feds don't take Miss Connie. Okay, because you think Miss Connie going to jail for that motherfucker? You think Miss Connie going to jail for that motherfucker? Miss Connie been told that motherfucker, bro, slow your roll. Chill the fuck out. He should be the humblest man on the face of this earth right now. They caught him red-handed carrying a fucking gun out there in California. Shit was right on the video shoot. You see what I'm saying? He don't appreciate nothing. And he's still doing the same dumbass shit. This Boosie bash, all right? That shit ain't gonna be what he think it's gonna be, y'all. The Boosie bash is not going to be what he think it's going to be. All right? Just like these motherfucking charges. All right? It's not adding up to what the fuck we thought they were going to be. As I continue to strategically fuck this up. All right? Because something ain't adding up. All right? The feds went all the way out their way. They do all this and do all that. All right? Like I said, this whole shit is just a big fuck show. It's a big clusterfuck. None of this shit makes sense at all. What's going on with this Allstar shit? Now, he's only charged for being in possession of a firearm, y'all. Hit the like button. That's it. That's it. He's only charged with being in possession of a firearm. As I strategically break this shit down. Only a firearm. So if he's been charged with being in possession of a firearm, okay, where is the motherfuckers that's going to be charged for strong arm robbery? Hit the like button. Make it make sense. Because they even said it out their mouth. The police, right? The same night it happened. The police. The sergeant gave details and statements on what happened that night. And they said apparently somebody tried to snatch somebody's chains. All right? And somehow, some way, the guy must have had a gun on him, all right, and started letting off shots, right? Right. So the cop said it out his own mouth. It's documented. Houston police said it out their own mouth. It's documented, okay? But y'all have to pay attention. Why do y'all think nobody has been charged for the strong arm robbery of Allstar JR? Hit the like button. Let me see if y'all, okay, can strategically, all right, figure it out. Let me see y'all dropping in the chat. Why do y'all think Houston has not charged NBA Ben 10, haven't charged Tay 400, and all the other individuals that they said was trying to strong arm rob Allstar JR before they arrested Allstar JR? Why y'all think that? It's very easy when ones actually sit back and think about it. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here, man. All right? They fucked my live up today. You damn right I'm upset. I'm gonna fuck around, go live 3-4 motherfucking times today. Fucking with me. All right? Why do y'all think? This is why, y'all, I do what I do and the way I do it strategically. Okay? And this is why I don't put all my information out there all at one time. I don't put it all in the thumbnails and I don't put it all in the fucking titles. You see what I'm saying? This is why I move strategic the way I do. Why do y'all think they haven't charged NBA Ben 10? Why he's not handcuffed? Is he the police? Did he snitch? Did he make statements or something? What's going on here? Or what y'all think? Dub Della said they told on Jay Prince. Allstar JR on probation. Was he on federal probation or state probation. It seems like he was on federal probation. The way the feds brought these charges up. But I'm getting confirmation from out there in Houston. The reason why Ben 10 and his affiliates, including J. Prince Jr., has not been charged with strong arm robbery or the orchestration in the premeditated strong arm robbery. I could bring out so many more charges that can be added to this shit. All right? Assault and battery, all that shit. All right? Because of the connections and the alignment of J. Prince Sr. and who he's aligned with far as the local law enforcement, y'all. Hit the like button, strategic drop. And you know, it doesn't surprise me because we see this happen time and time again. This is why we got no justice, no arrest for Duke the Jeweler. This is why the Takeoff case is all over the place. You see what I'm saying? The motherfucker who they claiming pulled the trigger on Takeoff is walking around Houston. You see what I'm saying? He out and about, out on bond. When you look at the Takeoff case, everything is fucking crazy, mixed up, all corrupted, because what? It's laid out like that so certain people can be protected. All right? Same shit with Duke the Jeweler. All right? We see nobody has been charged for that when it clearly was cameras out there. I show everybody. All right, we put feet on the ground, stomp, step, and stand on it. And we show everybody the cameras that's out there. All right, right in the fucking vicinity where Duke the Jeweler got knocked down. We never seen no actual camera footage. All right, they never did a thorough investigation or any of that. Nobody from the party was questioned. Mind y'all, it was J. Prince Jr. party. Nobody was questioned at J. Prince Jr. party or anything when what? Duke Jr. got knocked down, just like nobody at J. Prince Jr. party was questioned when what? Takeoff got knocked down. And again, we see J. Prince Jr. on the scene again at a party. And somebody gets shot the fuck down. And nobody is getting questioned or interrogated or charged for it, y'all. Strategic drop. Okay? So we can parallel park these motherfuckers right in between this alignment all day long. Okay? And this is why, okay, this motherfucker is getting exactly what he deserved. And now he wants somebody to pray for him. Just like I mentioned a couple weeks ago. Okay? The police allow him to bring a firearm inside the Houston Police Department while he was arrested. The man was supposed to be in custody, arrested and detained. And was able, J. Prince Jr. was able to get a firearm inside of the police department. Crazy work, right? Okay? And like I said, they said his leg, his knee is infected. That night, that shit happened with Ben 10 and he had just got out of surgery. All right? He retweeted that shit, running. All right? And instead of him going back right away, like, yo, I tweaked this shit. He tried to let it heal on his own and it got infected. Okay? So over the past 24 hours, he's done had 3 surgeries, y'all. They're trying to save his leg. Like I said, they said that his leg is infected to the fucking bone. And we know when he gets infected to the bone, all right, amputation is considered. Amputation is on the table because it will spread all the way throughout your body. Hit the like button. So the leg got to come off, right or wrong. The infection will go straight to your motherfucking heart, right? Hit the like button, y'all. When we make real life matters, make real life sense. All right? If his shit is infected to the bone and they're not able to stop the swelling and stop the control of the inflammation, all right? What do that mean, y'all? What the doctor going to come back and suggest that it's mandatory that you do? That motherfucking leg got to come off, right? Just like when your toe, all right, get infected. And I can speak on this because I had family members with diabetes that was diabetic. You see what I'm saying? And that shit start fucking with their foot. First it start with the toes. And they ignore it. Then it starts spreading up to the foot, farther up the leg. Okay? And to keep the bitch from spreading all the way up, they gotta what? They gotta cut the motherfucker off, right? Where we make real life matters, make real life sense, right? Right. So this is what is on the table with Junior. And like I said, all right, they need to live stream this shit. Just like Takeoff was live streamed. And his body is all over the fucking live stream right now. Okay, just like Duke the Jeweler. All right, when they live stream to put his body all on these fucking apps for his kids to see, right? Right? And now we got Ben 10 laid out, streaming all on these apps, right? People trolling them, all kinds of shit, right? And in every one of those scenes, it was Jay Prince Jr., right? And like I said, he got nerve to come up here and tell everybody to pray for him. Pray for me. Pray for me. Pray for me. Nigga, ain't nobody praying for your ass. Respectfully. Go pray to that fucking demon that you fucking worship. Go pray to the motherfucking warlocks, okay, that protect your ass. Go ask them politicians to pray for your ass. Okay, the same motherfuckers in Houston that's been protecting your daddy for all these motherfucking years. Okay, and they about done with him. And it's all your goddamn fault. You done made the whole shit hot. You done made the whole block hot, nigga. You made the whole block hot. Look, y'all, the shit even done swelled his face up. Y'all can't see the shit is spreading. His face is even swelled up. Okay? So the inflammation is spreading rapidly. Okay? And this is what happens when you got so much blood on your motherfucking hands. All right? And you ain't repenting. You ain't remorseful. You ain't showed the family the proper respect. Ain't gave them the proper condolences. You see what I'm saying? You live by the fucking demon. You die by the fucking demon, nigga. All right? And I hope that Dr. Demon slay your ass and cut your motherfucking leg off. Just like we done seen these niggas' life get cut down and cut off because of you. Like I said, it wouldn't hurt me at all if they live stream the shit, y'all. It won't hurt me at all. All right? I'm quite sure there's a lot of motherfuckers that'll like to see it. I'm quite sure there's a lot of motherfuckers that'll like to see it. Wouldn't it? And like I said, the local law enforcement and the politicians is all on Jay Prince's ass. And I'm talking about Senior. They're all on Senior ass, and Senior has been digging in Junior ass, y'all. I'm telling you. I have been getting reliable reports from resources. Okay, Senior is hot. Not only is he hot, he's pissed because the motherfuckers downtown in Houston is on his ass. Just like the motherfuckers in downtown Los Angeles was on Big U ass. Okay? And they got tired of Big U shit, right? Right? They gave Big U the power and he abused it. Not only did he abuse it, he broadcasted the extortion. He broadcasted the murders. Same shit that's going on with Mob Ties Senior and his son. How much these politicians is going to take? How much is the motherfuckers downtown in Houston going to be able to protect this motherfucker? All right? It ain't going to be that long, y'all. All right? The time is ticking. The time is ticking. All right? When the next time they running for mayor in Houston, hit the like button, strategic drop. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here. When the next time they running for mayor in Houston, strategic drop. That part. It's good, Angie. That part. Rico coming, Jerry. Facts. Celebrities always want people to pray for them. All right? And they don't give a goddamn what go on, what else. That's the same leg he stepped over with Takeoff with. Right. Right. Look how swole that shit is. And like I said, it got to be serious. I've been hearing reports last night when I was getting hit on the back end. What was going on? Junior was in his second surgery last night. Okay? He was in the middle of his second surgery last night. And like I said, they did one surgery yesterday. All right? And the surgery ain't go right. They had to go right back in it, y'all. All right, now we know that that is very rare. When they do a surgery and then you come out for recovery and they got to put you right back in, that means something ain't right. Something ain't lining up. Something in the surgery didn't go as planned, as they thought. Now they have to go back in to prevent something. Right? And when I'm telling y'all, the infection done spread it to the motherfucking bone, y'all. To the bone. How long has this been since shit happened? Hit the like button. April 8th, right? Double tap the screen. Why you just go to the hospital yesterday, you fucking goofy? Hit the like button, y'all. Strategic drop. Why you just go to the hospital yesterday? You know how fucking long it's been? That's like 16 days. That's 2 weeks, too motherfucking long and too motherfucking bad. Okay? All right? I guess you won't be stepping on your own too no goddamn more, huh? I guess you won't be stepping on your own too no goddamn more, huh? Alright. Shout out the whole nation. What's up, Ravina? Judgment is catching up to all of them. Facts. Facts. Sauce the Boss, what's up? Leonard Judah, what's up? Appreciate y'all. The Journey of Sins, what's good with you, man? Appreciate all the love and the support. Blood clots. They can't stop the blood clots. That's what you think it is? Boss Queen, them blood clots? Yup. Because he took too goddamn long. He took too goddamn long to go back. Soon as that shit happened, he's supposed to went right back. The same day he got out of surgery, he retwisted the shit and fucked it up because you shouldn't have been down there in the first place. Like I said, y'all, we dealing with an evil motherfucker. Anytime this nigga really got the balls. Like I said, he just came out of surgery from getting his ACL repaired. Was just under anesthesia. The Most High blew air back into his goddamn body and woke him up. You see what I'm saying? And he wakes up and don't thank the Most High. He ain't appreciative. He thinking about going to rob, steal, and kill a motherfucker. All right, and he down there at confessions, lipping and hopping, starting some shit. Okay, and they said everybody was cool and fine. They said the NBA camp was there already, y'all. Okay? They said the NBA camp was already there. They said Allstar JR was already there. Sitting at the bar. Minding his business. Waiting on his food. They said as soon as Junior came, that's when everything went left. That's when everything went right. Okay, when Junior came in the door. Because the whole time, All-Star JR was there. All right, OG3, NBA, Ben 10, Dead and Ron, all of them was already there too. And nobody never approached All-Star JR or any of that. But, all right, as I strategically break this shit down, because like I said, motherfuckers think they slick. Y'all know who called Junior down there and told Junior All-Star JR was there? Hit the like button. Watch this. Something nobody is talking about. Because like I said, Junior didn't even know All-Star JR was there. Alright? Okay? Junior was called down there. Shout out Miss Dave. Junior was called down there. Alright? This is why as soon as Junior got there, it popped off. And you know who called them? You know what my reliable resources are telling me? And this is why we see him and his reaction when the situation is going down. OG3. OG3. OG3 is the one who called Junior down there, bro. He the one who told Junior that All-Star was there. It was him. It was OG3. Okay, this is why when shit is going down, he looking stupid. You see what I'm saying? He got that stupid look on his face. All right, and somebody call himself pulling him back like he really trying to get active. He ain't trying to do shit. Then he turn his back and walk the other way. Okay, that's a sign of guilt. That's a sign of guilt. Okay, because he know what he did. He know what he started. Because he the one who called Junior down there in the first place. Shout out the whole nation, man. Chirac, what's up? What's good with you? Cash me out, what's up with you? These are facts, y'all. Strategic ones. Watch, more shit gonna start coming out about this. Okay, y'all know I'm always the first one to bring the unseen to the light. Just like we've been doing all week. And I told everybody that what? Vlad and All-Star JR already did a fucking interview. I told everybody that before Vlad came out and told everybody that, yeah, me and Allstar JR, we were about to do a remote interview, but it never happened. You're a fucking lie. You're a fucking lie. You had to come back and say something, Vlad, because they already put it out there. And you don't know what type of receipts I got next or how it's coming. So you had to come on right after my live. This man made a video right after I fucking got off my live Thursday, y'all. And admitted everything that I already told everybody. Literally 15 minutes before I got off my live, y'all. Crazy work. Crazy work. All right? Crazy work. Okay? But like I said, a lot of people don't pay attention. Because especially with this situation, y'all, they done hit us with so much shit. It'll go over a lot of people's head and under a lot of people's feet, man. You know what I'm saying? This situation has went up, down, left, right, around the corner, down the street, and back. It been everywhere. You see what I'm saying? So when they put this situation everywhere, bringing all these angles, it confuses people. It distracts people. It deceives people from actually what's really going on. They do this all the time with these situations. They add this and that, that and this and that, that and this, that ain't got nothing to do with what's actually going on. Just like Ben 10. He should be charged with being what? Strong arm robbery, right? Right? Everything that should be happening is not happening. Okay, and everything that's not happening is actually happening. I mean, excuse me, did I say it right? Everything that should be happening is not happening. All right, and the things that shouldn't be happening is happening. All right, it's crazy. Right in front of our face. And like I said, y'all, we live real life. And over here, we make real life matters, make real life sense. None of this shit make real life sense. At all. At all. At all. None of it. Now you even got people starting to say like, yo, like everybody is starting to catch on. Because just before this play got ran, the Pooh Shiesty play was ran. You see what I'm saying? And that shit ain't make sense at all. And it still don't. The charges, the alleged statements that the feds brought to the light, everything is just all fucked up. And just like this situation, everything is all fucked up. Now you got people actually starting to say out their own mouth in the comment section, and people are starting to make little reactions and skits and shorts. They're saying like, yo, this case gotta be fake. This case gotta be made up. And they start bringing their facts. They start bringing their real life matters where it should be making real life sense. You see what I'm saying? So everybody like, yo, is this shit made up? Is this shit make believe? Because where I'm from and the life I live and the shit I've been through, that's not how shit go. And it never did. And it never will. Let us try it and see what happened. Let us try it and see what the fuck happened. Like I said, y'all, okay, if they had all this evidence on Pooh Shiesty, why they ain't been lock him up? Why they ain't been lock him up? Why they wait all this time? 2 months. 2 months. And I told everybody, right? I said, yo, when that shit first happened, I'm like, ain't no way that shit happened because Pooh Shiesty would be in jail. Not only in jail, why is he in the halfway house? You don't go out here and rob a nigga. You already on papers and already on ankle bracelet from fucking federal robbery. And you go out here and rob a nigga and they send you to the halfway house. Ain't no privilege in robbing no nigga. They sending you back to the federal fucking penitentiary where you came from. And I was explaining to everybody that, like, yo, that don't make sense. And then when the shit first happened, they said it happened in Los Angeles, y'all. Strategic drop. They said when the Pooh Shiesty shit first happened, it happened in Los Angeles. At a studio in Los Angeles. And I was like, how the fuck did it happen in Los Angeles and Pooh Shiesty is at the halfway house in Houston? Shit ain't making sense. Where the charges from Los Angeles at? How the extradition and all that shit go? Somebody make it make sense here. Because none of it did. Just like this ain't. And people are starting to wake up. Because let me tell you something, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. The real Gucci would have laid them niggas, bro. Yo, listen here. The real Gucci nigga would have went all out, bro. They would have had to kill that man in there. You think Gucci gonna allow anybody to get the ups on him like that? The real Gucci? Not even the fake Gucci that's replaced. Like, come on, bro. You ain't gonna get that close to him to even try no shit like that, bro. You know how many different barriers and shit you're going to have to go through before you and all your peoples just, like, come on, y'all. It's not that easy, bro. Them niggas just ain't run up on Gucci like that, bro. They just bum rush the security and all. Like, come on, bro. All right, let me see one of y'all try that shit and see what happens. I bet y'all be leaving it in a fucking bag. I bet y'all be leaving it in a bag. A black one. Motherfucker, lay y'all ass down, bro. For real, yo. Like, come on, y'all. Don't y'all be stupid and be like, all right, I'm going to try some shit like that. Pooh Shiesty did it. Hey, yeah, all right. You going to see real quick. Shout out the whole nation. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, the situation just ain't making sense. And this Pooh Shiesty and this shit happened back to back. You see what I'm saying? It's both in Texas. Shit ain't adding up. Shit got the fans all on it. And it still ain't adding up. At all. Shout out the whole fire starters, hawkers, walkers and stalkers and everything that's, everybody that's coming up in here, man. Everybody that's been rocking with me, man. This is going to be a very interesting weekend and a very interesting week. Okay? With this Boosie situation. Okay, for the next couple of weeks, y'all, it's going to be a fucking Boosie show. Watch what I tell y'all. Remember where y'all heard that first, too. For the next couple of weeks, leading all the way up, as I strategically break this down, leading all the way up to this Boosie bash, okay? It's going to be a Boosie circus. Watch this. Watch how they put this motherfucker in the hamster wheel, bro. Y'all ain't seen Boosie really out his body in a long time, right? But y'all could tell they starting to get up under his skin, but he trying to hold his composure, right? Okay. Watch this. These next couple of weeks, all right? They're going to make it very hard for Boosie, his estates, his money, his platform, his bag, and everything that he got going on, y'all. All right? Just like they doing right now. And like I said, man, you owe it all. Boosie owe it all to his stupid ass decisions. And he owe it all to his so-called friend that stabbed him in the back. And that's Vlad. Because I told y'all he should have never let Vlad inside his motherfucking house, yo. All right? And that's what's going to nail him. That's what's going to send him. Y'all have to understand, this man already done had conversations with Vlad about what he do and what he got going on. Okay? What type of illegal back-end organizations he be running. And what be really going on inside of his house. Okay? All right? It was really going on at these Boosie bashes. Okay? And how people all in Atlanta, everybody already know. All right? Ain't that the state? Ain't that the city? All right? That's known for what? Selling ass, selling pussy, selling dick. You name it, right? That's the hub for it all, right? Right. Like I said, ain't nothing new. Ex Magic City. The Magic City hoes that don't fuck with Magic City no more. The hoes that Magic City done got rid of, they work for Boosie now. They work for organizations like Boosie. They work for organizations like Cash Out. You see what I'm saying? They work for a whole lot of motherfuckers. Like I said, these bitches are call girls. All right? And these bitches work for a lot of different people down there. And a lot of these females, all right, work for the same individuals. And it's been going on in Magic City forever. Okay? It's been going on down in Atlanta forever. Ain't no secret. And like I said, Cash Out and his mama was running that trafficking organization. And I explained to everybody that the same females that Cash Out and his mother was dealing with is some of the same females that Boosie deal with. And like I said, I won't be surprised, all right, if Cash Out already dropped a bomb on Boosie ass. No matter if he got sentenced or what. All right? That don't mean shit. They gave him all this year, all them years, and his mama. But he probably still told him some shit, but just ain't tell him enough to get him out of his shit. All right? So like I said, him and Boosie was dealing with these same motherfucking females. And I told everybody, Boosie picked that Pacific location where Boosie Estate's at. Okay? And that U.S. highway that leads straight from College Park, Atlanta, in the middle of Atlanta hub, from the airport straight to his house. It's a straight shot, y'all. All right? Just like traffickers do. All right? Take the easiest route possible. Right? The easiest route. Get in, get out. Get in, get out. Get in, get out. All right? When you come into the States, boom, straight shot. When you coming out of the States, boom, straight shot. When you land in Atlanta airport, all you got to do is come up U.S. highway such and such, straight shot, straight to the Estates. You see what I'm saying? They make it easy as possible, and they make sure they have access to these airports. Okay? Boosie already live about 20 minutes, 35 minutes from the Atlanta hub, College Park hub, and Atlanta Airport. Atlanta Airport. Straight shot. Straight shot. The same roads. Okay, if y'all go into the paperwork of Cash Out, you can see the same U.S. highway that these girls were being trafficked by Cash Out. It's the same U.S. fucking highway Boosie live on. Strategic drop. Shout out everybody up in here, man. All right, I appreciate y'all for joining me today. All right. Shout out all the new Flaming Raiders, Fire Starters, Hawkers, Walkers, and Stalkers. All right. All the new supporters and new subscribers. I appreciate y'all. Shout out the originals. Shout out the day ones, the twos, the threes, the fours. Infinity and beyond, man. Shout out Miss Dade for the $2 endorsement, super sticker, super chat. Thank you for the sponsorship and the endorsement of this live, man. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all, man. All right. So I had to come here and stomp with it, y'all. And y'all, let's keep it real, y'all. All right. Y'all want me to live stream that bullshit ass interview? Hit the like button. Y'all want me to live stream that piece of shit ass interview? All right. Because I live stream it to the motherfucking world. Right here. Come on, y'all. I live stream it to the motherfucking world, y'all. Alright? I live stream Boosie shit to the motherfucking world. Alright? This motherfucker got nerve to charge us because you going broke in the situation you going through with Vlad, you see? You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker don't get no fuck. And everybody can say, oh man, he just getting the bag. He just trying to get his money. How much fucking money he gonna continue to get from us? You see what I'm saying? How much fucking money? Like I said, he could have uploaded the interview on his fucking YouTube page. And you still getting a back end off of that. But no, he want us to pay an individual fee. And he get what? Paid off the views. That's a greedy motherfucker for you, bro. Okay? That's a greedy motherfucker for you. Alright? And that goes to show you, he don't give a fuck about none of the people that just supported him or not. And you see, this is where Vlad had enough of his ass at, y'all. And I'm going to get up out of here. Okay? This is what did it for Vlad. And Vlad said, bitch, I'm going to get you. I'm going to fuck with you. I'm going to show you something, house nigga. Okay? Check it out. Right? Check this out. Boosie told everybody. This is how he said it, y'all. This is why Vlad is shitting on him. This is why Vlad is going to make it harder for him. This is why he's getting blackballed and canceled. Okay, like I said, Boosie is starting to be very vocal. And so is Vlad. And shit's starting to get heated. Boosie said, everybody that's over there at Vlad, that's been supporting Vlad because of me, and y'all paying for subscriptions and shit over there, I need all y'all to come over here to Patreon. I need all y'all that's over there that was supporting me on Vlad. I need y'all to come over here now. You see what I'm saying? So basically, he's still trying to shit on Vlad and his platform by telling, okay, the people that's over there at Vlad to come over there where he at. You see what I'm saying? So like I said, you think Vlad don't feel some type of way about that? And you got Vlad saying, listen, we helped each other. You see what I'm saying? I helped build you on this platform, interview shit, and you helped build me. But Boosie don't see it like that. Boosie said, I'm the reason. You see, that's a black motherfucker for you. I'm the reason. I did it. But when you hear Vlad saying, he said, okay, Boosie, we helped each other. And I paid you. And he said, you don't even get paid from nobody. Vlad was the only motherfucker paying them. And he said, Boosie, you helped me and I helped you. I helped establish you in the interview area and format, just like you helped establish me, bringing me a fan base over here. So we helped each other. But you let Boosie tell it. Boosie said, nigga, I'm the reason why everybody fuck with Vlad. I'm the reason why. Reason why everybody over there right now is because of me. Was nobody fucking with Vlad before me? I made it okay for niggas to go over there and fuck with him. I made it okay. I made that. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's a whole lot of back and forth and a whole lot of tug of war shit going on here. Because let's be honest, y'all. Like I said, okay, when you look at the total numbers of views and revenue as a collective, all-time high. All right, Boosie does have the most views from interviews on Vlad TV, meaning as a collective, Vlad has got more money from Boosie interviews than anybody he has ever brought up there, y'all. And these are facts. So Boosie feel as though I kept you afloat. My content kept you afloat, put money in your pocket, made your platform hot. It's because of me you getting a big bank. You see, that's how Boosie see it. And Vlad, he feels as though, well, nigga, I compensated you for it, motherfucker. I gave you $25K an interview, nigga. Fuck else you want, house nigga? Okay, I gave you $25,000. When you go on the Breakfast Club, do they pay you? Strategic drop. When you go on Cam Capone and all these other fucking platforms, do they pay you? You go down to Atlanta to big banks. You think he gonna pay? No. But Vlad paid the house nigga. All right? Shout out everybody that's up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. Whose show canceled? What? His show that happened tonight? Because I think he got a show tonight. You try to tell me they canceled the show that he was having tonight? Cash me out? I told y'all, yo. I believe it. I'm hearing all his major events is going to be canceled. Everything. They about to block his bag, and they already blocking his bag. Shout out the whole nation, man. I appreciate everybody that joined me this evening and this afternoon, man. Like I said, I apologize for the tech issues, man. But y'all already know. All right? When you're dealing with this type of platform and this type of fire and this type of information, you know what I'm saying? These are the certain things that we have to go through. Okay? So that's why I said I need everybody to hit the like button. We in the vertical format. Double tap the screen. Share this on all platforms. And always keep your notification bells turned all the way up. Okay? Unsubscribe, resubscribe. Turn it all the way up because we drop strategically. I rarely send out notifications, but I have been lately because the audience is getting broader. The audience is getting bigger. You know what I'm saying? Every time I'm live and every time I'm consistent, you know what I'm saying, the channel continues to grow. We're not stagnated. All right? Oh, stop. I see. We're not stagnated, okay? Over the past couple of weeks since I've been active and consistency on here, man, we'd already gained another 700. You see what I'm saying? So every time we stay consistent over here, okay, the channel continues to grow. The channel continues to grow, all right? We're not stagnated. All right, I done left here for like approximately a collective of damn near 6 months altogether. You see what I'm saying? And you go back to certain platforms, you look at them, their numbers are still the same. They haven't moved at all. All right, they're stagnated. They're stuck. All right, and the reason why they're stuck because they're not creative, they're not engaging right. All right, they ain't talking about a motherfucking thing. And people, all right, is sick of it. People are tired of it. All right? And they refuse to be bamboozled any motherfucking more. All right? But shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation, man. All right? We up in here. If y'all ain't a fire starter, hawker, walker, or stalker yet, what y'all waiting on, family? Make it official. Get your fire before smoke. Fire Flame Inferno badges, man. All right, only $2.99 a month. Right out the gate, you got access to special emojis, perks, and custom badges to go along with the Fire Starter brand and the Fire Starter theme, man. All right, we branded all the way around the board over here. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what you see is exactly what you get, and it is exactly what you are a part of. All right, the Fire Flame Nation and the Fire Starter family. Shout out to everybody that's up in here, everybody that done supported me today. We up out of here, man. All right. Shout out all my moderators. Appreciate y'all for showing up. Appreciate y'all for always being here with me, rocking with me, man. You know, Vlad definitely got hackers, bro. Look how many people liked that shit. All right? Right away. Shout out to the whole nation, man. I appreciate y'all. Miss Dave, appreciate y'all. Real Street Flames, Verdia, Cash Me Out, Eric, Sauce the Ball, Scotty, Verena, Kosha, Angela, Kyra, Beverly, all y'all, man. I'm nothing without y'all. We nothing without each other, man. Everybody stay blessed, stay prayed up. Always remember, fear the fire, fear the flames, man. If y'all are feeling generous and y'all are feeling giving, the Cash App is at the top of the screen. All right. The handle, Godfear 316. All right. Or at PayPal, Fear the Fire Flames. If y'all have Chime is accepted too. All right. And the handle on the Chime is also the same handle as the Cash App. Godfear 316. I appreciate the love, appreciate the support. We up out of here. Everybody stay prayed up. Everybody stay blessed. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flames. Strategic.